Welcome back. Let me show you what we are up to today. We are not working on the vet, we're working on the 91 E30, which just got new M-Tech body kit, but we're doing some work on the interior here. I'm with my man Austin, and we're yanking out the center console because I have this nice new leather one that I got from Germany. Thank you, Germany. That's going to go in there, and it's just going to give it a nice, clean, updated, sort of sexy, fine leather look. So we just in the final steps of pulling out the console, so I thought I'd pick up the camera and I'll just show you what we did to get to this step here. It's kind of straightforward, kind of not. You need to remove a bolt back here to get this piece off first. Take the boot from here, and then you have a bolt right there. You have a screw here, a screw here, so in there you're going to have three. You want to get your shifter off, so to do that you're going to use, if it's an automatic car like this one, it's quite simple. Here's your shifter, and then there's a little Allen key right there on the front. Austin's showing us his dirty feet. Why did your shoe come off?
Because I didn't want to get my shoe in here and then
okay, so this comes off, and then you have to get clips off. There's clips on that side and clips on this side, and I'm going to show you why we're doing this in a second. It's because I need to run a cable, the emergency cable. I'm going to reroute it. It used to be here, it's gone because there's a new screen, and I'm going to use this because I don't really use this button anyway. So that's going to be our new emergency signal light. Clips I'm talking about on the side are these. So the one on the passenger side is really easy. You just turn it, it's going to pop out. The one on the driver's side, not as fun to remove. You need to take off a shield that's kind of in the way, so it's this piece right here, and that's just being held in by 4 bolts up here, and then that'll give you access finally to that. And then once you have the 2 clips off, the 2 screws, the bolt there and the bolt there, you need to unclip the window switches. So these are the window switches one by one, and then this entire piece will come out. Okay, so we got it out. Something might have been living in here. That's a lot of hair. So much hair. What the fuck is that? What? When I was pulling out some of the clips on that side, I was getting like sunflower seeds. So maybe there was an animal living in this car. Austin's falling on the vet. Maybe there was an animal in here at one point in time. So before we go ahead and put the new one in, we're gonna give it a quick vacuum. Thank you, Milwaukee. So behind here we used to have the emergency button. When I disconnected it, what I realized is that this doesn't work. I guess it has to complete the circuit. So signaling, very important, we want that, but also it'd be nice to have the hazard lights. So I'm going to take that now and then rewire it back into here. So I'm basically just going to have my hazard lights here where the window lock control used to be, because it's mostly me in the car. I don't need window locks. Okay, so this unit, I just have it sitting there. It is called an A-Toto. I love this thing. I had one in my Honda CR-V. It wires in pretty easily. I want to do a sound system in here, get an amplifier, get some subs maybe underneath the chairs, change the tweeters. That's going to be a future project. How did I get it to fit? That was a little bit tricky, so I took my time with a Dremel and with a flush cutter from Milwaukee, and I basically just cut a ton out of here. It's not the prettiest, but once it's in, you don't see any of my janky work in here. I had to go quite into the top. What I'm going to do is pull this out, and then I'm going to 3D print a bezel to finish it off nicely to give it a truly flush, almost OEM look. But I really recommend this one here. I think the model number is on the back, so it's the F7G2A7WE. I got it on Amazon. I think it's 200 bucks. It connects every time seamlessly. I'm using an Android phone. My girlfriend uses the Apple feature. It always connects, and it's really intuitive. I really recommend this unit. I can't say enough good things about it. I don't get paid if you buy one. I don't care if you do or don't, but this is how I did it. Just remember, it's an older car, so for when you're doing these speakers, all the grounds should go to one, and then just follow the other ones. A friend taught me how to do it. He's an auto electrician. Otherwise, there's lots of videos on YouTube how to wire it in, and then I shove it all back in there. It's not too pretty, but it works. Boom. Okay, so we have this plugged back in. Ta-da! Safety, hazards, shut up car, and we're signaling again. Maybe there's a bulb out on that side. Boom. Okay, that's it. It's done. Everything's reinstalled. We now have our hazards moved to this button right here, and that's perfect. We can use our hazards, no problem. And all the other buttons and switches are working. I want to replace this. I want to get the M1. I'm so happy with this leather new console. It's from Germany. I found it on eBay. It wasn't cheap, but it just updates the car so freaking nicely. I want to get a new one of these, couple other little buttons. I think I want to replace this one. This one tends to fade, the signals. I'm a stickler for things like that. Eventually a new wheel. I'm not crazy about this one. I'm leaning towards a wooden Nardi one. I want to replace these two as well, grab some new ones of those. A little ding here, stuff like that just drives me nuts, so I'm probably going to change that. Maybe a new shifter. I'm going to list this old console for sale if anyone needs one. And that's it. If you got any questions about this car or maybe that car or maybe my cool garage, hit me up in the comments below and I'd be happy to do a video on whatever you guys want to hear more about. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.